Welcome into Drew's Daily Diamonds for Friday, August 1st, 2025. I am Drew Martin breaking down the MLB slate of games, the weekend starter. Let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. All is welcome. It helps grow the show in the YouTube comments. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. As we got first game up, 6:45 Eastern. It is the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. In our nation's capital, it's Jose Quintana on the hill for the Brew Crew. Mitchell Parker going for the Nats. So battle of southpaws here with the Brewers, minus 145 road favorites, total of 9. These two teams come in with exactly inverse records. The opposite here, 64 and 44 for Milwaukee, 20 games over 500. Washington, 20 games under 500, 44 and 64. They got Mitchell Parker on the hill talking about the Nationals, the 25-year-old former fifth round selection in the MLB draft. He's got a 5 ERA. And one thing that really worries me about the lefty here for the Nationals is he just faced the Brewers the last time, a couple series ago, July 11th. He only went 4 innings. He got knocked around for 7 earned runs. He had 0 strikeouts with 2 walks. Terrible past performance there. This Brewers lineup has smashed lefties. I think he's going to have a rough go of it here. And when you look at Quintana going for the Brewers, he didn't face the Nationals in that last series. So getting to see the pitcher for the second time for both of these lineups, it's only advantageous for the Brewers side. So I think that's a big advantage here that the odds makers are not fully factoring in. And then when you look at Quintana overall, he's 7-4 on the year. The 36-year-old's got a 3.5 ERA, and he's faced pretty tough lineups. He's faced the Marlins his last time out. And I mean, the Fish are hot right now offensively. He was back-to-back against the LA Dodgers his last 2 starts before that, and the Mets before that. So he's taken a step down in class. We get a Brewers bullpen with the heavy advantage coming in here over the Nationals. Overall, guys, the Brewers have averaged 7 runs their last 3 games. I think they take this. I think the 45 cents is a little light here on the favorite. So we're going to take advantage. We're on the Brewers over the Nationals, starting us off on Friday. We got next one up, 7:35 Eastern time, heading to the Sunshine State. Game 1 of the series between the Dodgers and the Rays. It's Shane Baz on the hill for the Rays. Clayton Kershaw going for the Dodgers. Minus 145, total of 9 here in the Tampa area. Now, remember, they're playing in the minor league ballpark here, and it does look to be 90 degrees with 10-mile-an-hour winds blowing out towards center field. So I think there's going to be a whole lot of runs scored here. When you look at the Rays starter Baz, the 26-year-old first-rounder out of high school, he did bounce back last time out, but his walks, his hits given up have been pretty elevated over the last month or two. And 2 starts ago, he got knocked around for 8 earned and only 4 innings against the White Sox lineup. I think the Dodgers are going to put up some runs here against them. And Clayton Kershaw is a guy we've talked a bunch. Now, we've lost on him a couple times going against him, but still, it's a guy with velocity, is down. He's not even hitting 90 miles an hour a lot of the time. He's at a 4-3 strikeout to walk ratio his last 2 starts. That's 4 strikeouts over 2 starts with 3 walks. Neither of those starts, he's getting out of the 4th inning. He's lost his last 2 decisions. It's just the Rays aren't playing that great of baseball coming in. So I'm not looking to go up against the Dodgers. Instead, I think that both of these lineups do some damage. Hitters ballpark, wind blowing out, question marks on both sides for the bullpen in the later innings. This total of 9, I think we get into the double digits and beyond. So we're going to go Dodgers, Rays over 9 in the second game. We got 1 game left, guys. It will be the nightcap for the show. It will also be the best bet. But a reminder, if you could comment below, anything more than welcome. Any questions, fire away. We did a Q&A on yesterday's show. A lot of positive comments and some great questions out there. So anything else, fire away. We'll do another Q&A here shortly. If you're interested in premium picks, check them out. WagerTalk.com, experts page Drew Martin for the client selections here. And 2 of them are on the client selections, which we're going over on today's show. But you can always check that out. Discounted package for the full year. All access, every play into every sport. Experts page Drew Martin, WagerTalk.com. All right, we got last game for Friday here. Just a quick show. three-hitter for you. It is the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. This is 9:40 Eastern, 6:40 local time, Petco Park, Southern California. It's Nick Pivetta on the hill for the Friars. We get Libator going for the St. Louis Cardinals. 7.5 being the total, minus 140 at most shops. That is the Padres as the home favorite. 70 degrees, sunny, should be a great night for some baseball there in Petco. And the Padres come in 60-49. They're 3 games back of the Dodgers, trying to reel them in there in the NL West. They've been playing great ball. They've won 5 straight games. They've averaged more than 7 runs in their last 4 games. So this lineup's starting to heat up. And they got Pivetta on the hill. The 32-year-old's 10-3 on the season. He's only given up 4 earned runs since the middle of June. And in fact, since June 20th, he has a 1.7 ERA. So I'm looking to bet on Pivetta here. And Libator, the St. Louis starter, 25-year-old former first rounder out of high school. He's just 6-8 on the season. His last 7 innings, he's given up 15 hits. And that was actually against the Padres and the Braves. So he's back-to-back here against the Padres. I think that works against them. So we're going to look to be on the Padres here. Hot lineup. Number 1 bullpen by my numbers in all of Major League Baseball. So we're going to go best bet for the show here, guys. Padres, minus 140, listing Pivetta as the starter. In recap, we got the Dodgers and the Rays, betting it action, over 9. And the first game up, we're on the Brewers, minus 145, listing Quintana as the starter over the Washington Nationals. So the 3-pack for you here, guys. Drew's Daily Diamond, going daily on the WagerTalk YouTube channel. If you could do me a favor, comment below. Anything more than welcome. What your picks are, where you agree, where you disagree. Smash that like button. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Thanks for tuning in. Cash those tickets.